Hello, everyone. We're about to start a guided meditation together. We'll introduce myself once people start coming in, but for the time being, I'll just be waiting for you all to join. Hello, can you hear me? I believe your name is If you can hear me, please comment that down below. Hi, Charmaine. How are you? Let me see if you can hear me. Okay, sweet. Hello, Vanessa. How are you? Awesome. Awesome. And give me 1 second, y'all. I can hear my mom at the distance. I'll be right back. 1 sec. Hello, everyone, and forgot to say hi to Bijan. He's a brother, and very grateful for this opportunity to guide you all today on this beautiful moment. Hello, Bijan. How are you? Hello, Brenda, Kristen. Nice to see y'all. Hello, Jeremiah. Hopefully, I pronounced that right. And I just typed this question in. Hello, Just Jim, Amy's Vacation, Conscious Morning. Just typed in something. I would love to hear what you guys are grateful for in this present moment. You see, gratitude has been a huge part of this journey that I'm on, and so would love to hear that from you all. There we go. Lighting is a little more clear that way. So yeah, if y'all want to, you don't have to, but if you guys want to type in what you're grateful for in this present moment, that'd be awesome in the comments below. Hello, Arlie. Hi, Anna. Welcome. Thank you so much for sharing, Charmaine. Hopefully, I pronounced that right. I love that, Anna. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Vanessa. I'm going to actually just move this to a higher stance. Give me a second, y'all. I will be right with you in a quick second. And yeah, this should be more clear. Oh, hey, Charmaine. Also, thank you for sharing or hopefully I pronounced that right, or. And Charmaine, yeah, y'all can call me by Vish. Vish is what I go by usually. My full name is Vishrath, Vishrath is what I usually, my full name actually is. But Vish would be easier, or V, whatever you prefer. So we'll just wait a few more minutes. Nice to see you, KM. Hello, good morning, Shri. Conscious morning. Well, thank you for joining, Vanessa. This will be a beautiful experience. And I was telling the others earlier today that I just typed a question for y'all as we're kind of waiting for others to join, which is, what is something you're grateful for in this present moment? And this is actually my first time doing this kind of live. Really just a live guided meditation session. So I just wanted to especially thank Bijan for, again, allowing for this moment to happen. So thank you, Bijan. And I want to take a quick picture just as a memory. As I'm, there we go. Let's see. Nice. I will be sending that to Bijan in a bit. And oh, my alarm just went off. Let's turn that off. Okay. So, yeah, like I said earlier, in the meantime, hello, Jerry. Conscious morning. In the meantime, if you all want to take a second to type in something that you're grateful for in this present moment, or you can even just take the opportunity to type in how you're feeling in this present moment. I love that. And Jerry, so I am currently calling from Austin, Texas. Charmaine, appreciate you asking that because not many people ask me that back, and I mean it doesn't matter, but it's very nice to hear that question from you. So this is the response I actually always give, and it's that I'm grateful for this present moment. Thank you for sharing, Cam. Hopefully, the session will provide even more energy for you. And with that, we'll wait another maybe quick minute, and we will begin right after that. Yes, awareness is such a beautiful thing. It's thank you for sharing, Brenda. Thank you for sharing, Anna. It's something I've learned actually, Charmaine, which is just, I guess, this realization on this journey. We can call it God, we can call it the universe, the natural intelligence, whatever vibes your way. And there's a reason this moment is called presence or the present. It's God's or universe's greatest gift. And so when you truly tap into that, it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. And we're going to start it in a quick couple of seconds. But before I do, I want to make sure this sound quality is okay, as well as the volume is okay. So please comment down as well how that is for you from your end. And if you want it to be lower or the quality isn't great, please let me know. Okay, awesome. So I got the heads up from Vision. And with that, let us start the session together. First off, I want you all to thank you for sharing, Charmaine and Charmaine. I want you all to close your eyes in this present moment, right now together. And as the eyes are closed, take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And settle in with that breath. Take 2 to 3 more of these deep breaths at your own pace right now. And each time you finish a set of breath, which is an inhale and exhale combination, then sink deeper into that breath and become one with that breath. And now, after you have taken those deep breaths at your own pace, and just a couple of reminders actually before we even start the session. Firstly, we will keep the eyes closed till the end when I say open the eyes. Secondly, these will be just some brief reminders for people that maybe don't have too much experience with meditation. So, for those of you that have experience, just I guess be present with me. So, the quick couple of pointers are one, definitely try to maintain a straight back if possible, chest out. I'm going to stretch before we even get into the session. Do what you have to do, but definitely you want to have your back nice and erect, face tilted up. And these are just maybe little recommendations. You don't necessarily have to sit in this way, but if you want to sit cross-legged, that'd be great. With your hands open on your lap like this, all fingers touching. But again, I do want to emphasize this being a comfortable experience for you. So if you find that you have to sit on a chair, you can sit on the chair. Whatever floats your boat. But just make sure your back is straight. And the other final closing reminder is hello, Pritham. That again, this is just a more of a reminder for those of you that haven't had much of an experience with meditation. And it's all about realizing that you're not your thoughts, you're not your feelings, you're not the mind, you're not the body. And so as you do focus on what we focus on in a bit, just realize that every single time you notice the attention or focus drifting away with your thoughts or feelings, whether it's emotional or physical, or just sounds in your environment, whatever it might be, just realize that you are not that. Very gently let go of those distractions. And then resume the focus to whatever we're focusing on in the now. So let's start with this little warming up exercise. I want you to first clench your feet in place as hard as you can and hold for 1, 2, 3. Let go. Now we're going to clench the calves and your shins in place for 1, 2, 3. Let go. And now this is really just, when I'm saying clenching, it's really just squeezing or constricting as hard as you can, or flexing is another term. So that's what I mean by clenching. Now your thighs and your hamstrings at the same time for 1, 2, 3. Let go. Next, your hip and glute or butt area as hard as you can for 1, 2, 3. Let go. Now your abs or your stomach area for 1, 2, 3. Let go. Next, your mid to lower back section for 1, 2, 3. Let go. Next, your chest and shoulder area for 1, 2, 3. Go. Next, your upper back to mid back, including your kind of base of the neck area if you can, for 1, 2, 3. And if you find yourself making an interesting face, that's okay. It's no judgment here, right? That's a big part of the practice. So just be yourself and just be one with it all. Next, your arms. So you can, I guess, raise it, squeeze it as hard as you can, including your wrist and hands. Flex it for 1, 2, 3. Let go. Now let's focus just on the neck for 1, 2, 3. Let go. Now your face. So I recommend you keep the eyes closed, but you will notice that your face will definitely make a face. So with that, your face as well as ears, your whole head, honestly, squeeze it as hard as you can for 1, 2, 3. Let go. So that was a little kind of body scan warm up. Let's take 3 more deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, at your own pace. And now, as the eyes are closed, remember, we're going to do a little body awareness meditation. It's something I've actually learned from Eckhart Tolle, a spiritual teacher. It's something that's very practical and that you can practice wherever you are, anytime, any place. So we'll do this together, and I'd highly encourage you guys to practice this on your own. So, as in on your own after this. So with the eyes closed, I want you to place the attention towards the hands. place the focus towards the hands. As your focus is on the hands, you'll notice that without even opening the eyes, you can just feel the presence of the hands. And that your hands don't necessarily even have to touch anything to feel that connection to you. It's just there, as you are always, just there. So as you continue that focus on that hand, feel the aliveness within, whether that's like a pulsating feeling, sort of vibration, tingling sensation, whatever it is, just keep the focus there as you continue to take those deep breaths. And you can breathe from your nose primarily right now. So as you inhale from the nose, you'll be exhaling from the nose. Feel the aliveness of your hands. I want you guys to continue this as I go on mute so there's no background noise from my end disturbing you. And if it helps and you find it really hard to just stay still with the hands, you can try a count in the mind. So as you inhale, 1, as you exhale, 2. Let's do a count till 10. Once you reach 10, go back to 1. Continue that cycle as you remain focused on that sensation of aliveness in the hands. And like I said earlier in the session, it is very natural and okay to get distracted by thoughts, feelings, whether emotional or physical, or sounds. The very moment you just realize that you have gotten distracted, very gently let go. And I think that's a great thing. Never be frustrated, or try not to be frustrated during those moments, because those are actually the moments that matter the most, when you realize that you've been distracted. That is your awareness growing. So you should be proud or just really grateful for that moment when it does happen. But for now, just continue to focus on the hands. Just a reminder, if you find yourself distracted with either some thought, feeling, or just emotion or sound, very gently let go and then resume that focus on the sensation of your hands. You got this. Now, as the eyes are closed, let go of the attention and focus on the hands and let you just be in place. So if you find the mind wandering, let it wander. If it wants to rest, let it rest. I want you to just be for a couple of seconds to a minute in place. And now, you have two options. I want you to share a gratitude either in the mind so you can speak it in the mind or speak it out loud. Although I can't hear you, I would encourage you to speak it out loud and I will sense it. Speak out something you're grateful for in this present moment, whether it's in your mind or out loud, just let it out. And now, at your own pace and time, you can gently open your eyes, and I would highly encourage you to gently open it up, very gradually and slowly. Stay in place and take another quick second to reflect on that experience. Awesome, awesome, awesome job. I'm very, very grateful that each and every one of you participated so consciously to this practice and session. Just a reminder, my name is Vish, Vishrat or V. Vish is my go-to name usually. I appreciate you sincerely in joining the session. And before you leave, if you want to type in how you felt, how the experience was, what your gratitude was that you said out loud, would love to hear it and see it. And I'll always also be here for a few minutes after to answer any questions or anything on those lines. I will be present. Grateful, Vanessa. Grateful. Um, Thank you, KM. Of course, Bijan. Bijan is a brother. Very much love him and very grateful for him. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Just Jim. And again, I do want to open up the floor to questions or comments, anything. We'd love to hear from y'all. Thank you, Charmaine. I'm grateful that you enjoy the experience. Of course, Shri. Thank you, Shri. And yeah, if you guys wanted to, let's see. Awesome, Kristen. I'm really glad that you felt that. KM, I said I'm grateful for this every Saturday afternoon meeting here with this group. As the rest of the day in isolation, thanks to Bijan too for bringing us together. Thank you for sharing, KM. You are okay, and Jim, of course, I got you. So, Cam, first off, thank you so much for sharing that. I do want to say that I'm also eternally grateful for Bijan for allowing for this platform, and he's the man. And I do want to say real quickly for you sharing that and being so open and transparent is a superpower. Transparency and openness is truly a huge part of the awakening, as I like to call it. So for you to do that just is amazing, and it goes to show you are making conscious steps. So thank you for sharing again. And let's see. Charmaine. Thank you so much for asking that question. So this is, I guess, connecting back to KM. I had severe anxiety, or it was self-diagnosed, but had lots of anxiety about 3 to 4 years ago now, and it came out of nowhere. And without going into the details of the story, it was a very tough experience, very challenging. At that time, I didn't know too much about meditation, but I was grateful that I came across it. And obviously, I mean, these are things I wanted to share with y'all as well. Things like sleep, exercise, being healthy, sunlight are all super important. It's actually this cool thing I learned from, I think, the Sadhguru. And it's the idea that if you focus on the recipe or ingredients, which let's just say for a fruit plant is the soil, water, and sunlight, naturally you don't even have to think about the fruit that will blossom. It will come, surely. Just focus on the ingredients and recipe. And that is the same principle I've been applying. So that definitely helped, right? Those things of sleep, working out, eating healthier. But the biggest X factor was the meditation, Charmaine. That actually made the biggest difference. It was very still intimidating at first because just like working out and it's like getting those muscles, it takes practice and consistency, and you're not going to get that six pack on the first session, or let's call it that clarity in this case on that first session. Or maybe you might, but obviously it really depends on every individual what step they're in. But long story short, I kept at it, and it not only got me through the anxiety, it got me out of it. And it inspired me to want to share this with others. And so I've started guiding people actually ever since the past 2 to 3 years now. Started an organization at UT Austin, Hookham, where I go to school. I'm finishing up classes right now, studying computer science and entrepreneurship. But yeah, I started an organization there, really just with the goal of spreading awareness of meditation, and then continued with personal efforts through whether it's a YouTube channel or Instagram and social media pages and so on. And really just the same kind of mission and similar goal that Bijan has as well. Really just to spread awareness to wisdom, meditation. It's as I've learned right now, we're not only in a COVID pandemic, it's also like a mental health pandemic. So it is very important to take care of that. So that is what inspired me, Charmaine, to help y'all and really just share this with the world. It's something really cool I learned from another friend of mine named Parth. Beautiful analogy, which is you brush your teeth every day, you shower every day. Why do you do that? Well, at least I hope you guys do. It's because you're maintaining your physical hygiene. Well, what do you do for your mental hygiene? Well, that's where meditation comes into place. And so that is why I just wanted to share this experience with you all. And thank you so much, Charmaine, for asking that beautiful question. Jim, I am very grateful for this community as well. Thanks to Bijan. Jerry, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Thanks, Fish. Really enjoyed the muscle stretches. Let's see, helped to wake my body up this morning. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much, Jerry. I appreciate you sharing that. And yeah, it's a very nice little warm up, as you mentioned. Make an awesome day. Your day is in your control. Make it great. Kristen, yes, much love, Cam. Brenda, thank you so much. Welcome. Jim, yeah, that thumbs up button. Of course, that'd be great. Can I click it myself? Oh, I can't. Okay. Charmaine, wow, that's an amazing vision, inspiring too. I can relate to that. Something has definitely changed about me when I started meditation with this community. Thanks to Bijan and now to you. Absolutely, Charmaine. Absolutely, very grateful that you're sharing that, and shouts out to Bijan. Shri, thank you for sharing experience, Fish. And by the way, I'm finishing up computer science too. Awesome, Shri. Where are you studying computer science? Would love to hear. See you all tomorrow on a beautiful Sunday, Cam. And yes, check button. Yeah, I don't know if I can click it from my end, but it's okay. I appreciate the love from y'all. And Kristen, thank you. I will be making it a beautiful day, as every day is. Nice. University of Minnesota. You're actually the first person I'm pretty sure I've kind of met from there, so cool. And if you have any other questions or comments or concerns, gratitudes, or just wanted to chat, type that in. Bijan actually got me inspired to make YouTube content and TikToks and Reels, things like that. So really grateful that I'm able to just share these things with you all. Bijan is a beautiful being. Back to my paper after this terrific break. Grateful for the motivation. Cam, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, it's I really appreciate you sharing. I learned this kind of thing, and this isn't to put down what you said. It's very grateful for that. By the way, you sharing. It's this thing I learned from Elon Musk, and I think it was maybe you learned it from Edison or some cool guys. It's 1% motivation, 99% perspiration, and you got this. I know. So, Jim, yeah, we met through actually we actually met through social media. I absolutely loved Vision's content. Actually, it's an interesting story. My dad, he sent Bijan's TikTok. At this point, I had no clue who he was. Uh, wasn't really too much on TikTok either, and he sent his TikTok, and it was a beautiful piece, which I vividly remember, which was essentially, what do you gain from meditation? And he says, nothing. But what do you lose? And that's things like stress, anxiety, fear, and so you get the point. But it's a beautiful, beautiful message, and I just resonated a lot with that. And because I'm a excuse me, because I was on a similar path, I was like, let me reach out to Bijan myself and just connect with him, really with no end goal, but just to connect because I felt the energy from him, and we connected. And then it was really awesome because he ended up doing this really cool, what was it called, like a van tour around the country, and he got to stop by Austin, Texas, which was really cool. Got to show him around the beautiful city. I'm actually from technically New York. Well, born in California, grew up in Long Island, New York. So shouts out the Yankees for that. And now we live in Austin, Texas for college, where my family lives here too. And but it's a beautiful city, definitely a favorite. Would highly encourage you all to visit. And if you do, message me on that. I'd love to show you around as well. And I showed him around, and we had a beautiful, beautiful day together. We made it beautiful, and a hike as well. So we've been in touch ever since, and I'm very grateful for the connection that we have and for you asking that question, Jim. Let's see. Shri, grateful for all of you and hope you all have a beautiful day. Thank you, Shri. Back at you. Charmaine, what kind of videos do you do, Vish? Would love to hear. Absolutely. So the videos I make, so it's on YouTube, also on TikTok and Reels. Reels and TikTok are actually very similar to Bijan's content. Really just similar message and path, like I said earlier, just spreading wisdom and meditations, yoga, things like that. But with the YouTube, I do uh, similar stuff. I share just realizations. I share meditations. I share like this new series where I do reaction videos. So all on the topics of spirituality, meditation, wisdom, yoga, so stuff like that. Charmaine. Yes, Cam. It was a beautiful story for sure. Jim, I'm surprised that you didn't join our committed community long ago. Now I remember I see the two of you together on his IG. Yes. Wow, I'm surprised you remember that, Jim. We we maybe met not too often, so for you to remember that is really cool. Jim and Charmaine, thank you. I really appreciate you sharing the kindness. I will give probably at another 2 minutes if y'all had any other questions or anything. I'm right here in the now. I guess I'll share another quick realization as you guys are just here and as maybe someone waits to ask a question. Global Gang, there we go. See you, Cam. And it's the realization that this moment is literally all that you have and all that you will ever have. The future, excuse me, will only happen in the now. You can plan for the future in the now. You can remember and learn from the past in the now. Sure, you're noticing that recurring theme, which is all that you have is the now. Let us make it beautiful, for that is all that we have. This present moment, presence. And I guess for those 8 of you here, would love to hear where you're from, where you're tuning in from, what state from the U.S. If you didn't hear me earlier, I'm currently coming from, or I'm talking to y'all from Austin, Texas. Jim, thank you so much for sharing that. Make an awesome rest of your day. Japan, very cool, Charmaine. What part of Japan are you from? And Jim, Cleveland, Ohio. Very nice. Midwest. I think I have cousins there, distant relatives. Filipina from Japan. Ah, thank you for sharing, Charmaine. Wow, Norway. Okay. That is very, very nice and cool. And I appreciate you loving the energy. It's something we share. Energy is all of us, right? I'm now at Shiba. It's an hour away from Tokyo. Wow. I would love to visit Japan and Norway. Those are countries that I would love to check out someday. Central California. Well, I was born in the Bay Area, so thank you for sharing, Vanessa. I love that emoji, the butterfly. And I'm about to hop off of this and just want to leave y'all with a quick presence practice pointer for the day, which is what we practice today. Any moment that you have and that you realize that you've been distracted with whatever you're doing, just take that quick second and feel the sensation of your hands. Feel the aliveness and awesome, Charmaine. That would be cool, actually. If you want to actually message me on Instagram, I think that'd be cool. You'll be the first person I actually know from Tokyo. So I will drop my Instagram right here in the chat. Thank you for sharing. But yeah, real quickly, just feel the sensation aliveness from your hands. And whenever you just tune in with that during your day, you will naturally become present. It's called body awareness. And that is my Instagram, Charmaine. Very kind of you mentioning or giving me that offer of showing me around. I think that'd be cool. Awesome, everyone. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing, Charmaine. I'm going to end today with this kind of outro that I do for my YouTube channel. And it's make it a great day, take it joyfully, and stay conscious. Ecstasy.